Hey guys, Susie here from Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. Welcome to my 17-week pregnancy update. Yeah. I am 17 and a half weeks pregnant right now. I know that these videos don't always come out on the same day of the week, but I have been working a lot more than I normally work. And I've just been super busy, so like today I'm going to shoot 3 videos. I find if I don't shoot videos when I have the time, I have like a couple weeks go by with nothing. So today I'm shooting this video, I'm shooting a baby names video, and I'm shooting a hair video, and they should all be out in the near future. I am sitting outside for this video. It is beautiful out, and it's kind of a nice background. The only thing is the audio isn't great, and you're going to hear like the breeze and birds chirping and things like that. So some of you may like that, and some of you may find it distracting. But here's where I am for today. My hair is a little bit wet because, like I said, I'm shooting a hair video today, and so I just styled my hair and I'm letting it dry for the video. Anyway, let's talk about the baby first. I usually like to do that. I'm 17 weeks. I'm just trying to open up my app here. I do use the Pregnancy Plus app. It's my favorite one, mainly for the photo of the baby. You know how each week they say like the baby's as big as a strawberry, the baby's as big as this. This week it said that the baby was as big as a pickle, and I guess that leaves a lot of room for interpretation because some dill pickles are kind of small and some dill pickles are massive. So I like to look at this picture, and again, like I showed last week, if you press this ruler, it shows you the scale size of the baby. So now the baby's way bigger than the screen of my phone, which is kind of nice. I'm just going to show you how big the baby is compared to me. I know the light is kind of funny, but that's a pretty substantial baby. I'm not going to talk too much about the baby's development in this video because there's not a whole lot new this week. The only thing that I did read that made me, I don't know, feel excited or I thought was really cute is that the baby has eyelashes now. I remember when my son was born, and even now, like, he has the longest, most beautiful eyelashes I've ever seen. I just think that is like a really cute feature to picture on a baby. So anyway, the baby is breathing amniotic fluid. The baby can hear sound now a little bit, and the baby is continuing to grow in size, and so am I. And I will show you my bump shot at the end of the video. Before I talk about my symptoms, which usually makes up the bulk of the video, I'm just going to mention like doctor's appointment type stuff and ultrasound type stuff. This week I didn't really have anything going on. I had my last set of blood work, which is really nice because I really hate blood work. And this blood work was sent to the IWK in Halifax, and this is the second part of my maternal serum screening, and I do suspect that everything is going to be fine because my numbers from the first one were really good. So it's kind of nice to have my last blood work over with. I mean, unless I have something going on. And I didn't have an OB appointment or an ultrasound or anything this week, and I have an OB appointment next week. Now, that OB appointment, again, is not very exciting. She weighs me, she takes my blood pressure, she feels my fundal height, and checks the baby's heartbeat. I used to really look forward to those appointments every, it's once a month right now at this point in my pregnancy. But now that I have a fetal Doppler and I can hear my baby's heartbeat at home, it's just more to go through the motions of checking in with my doctor. I'm 17 weeks now, like I said, and I could totally go into UC Baby at any time and find out the gender of my baby, but I am trying to be patient. I do have an anatomy ultrasound in 3 weeks in Halifax, and they will tell me the gender of my baby. So I just need to wait the 3 weeks, and I'm just trying so hard not to just, on my day off, just make an appointment and go into UC Baby because like I've mentioned in my other videos, I'm very anxious to find out the gender, and I'm very, very anxious to name my baby, and it's just so exciting for me, and I want to do like a gender reveal video, and I'm just excited, like there's no other word to describe it. So hopefully I wait 3 weeks to find out the gender, but if I can't wait that long, I will find out, and you will find out a lot sooner. What else was I gonna say? I don't really know. I'm gonna start talking about my symptoms, and in this video I don't really have anything new to buy or that I bought or anything to show you guys. I think by next video I'm going to start talking about like baby products that I use. Because this is my second baby, I kind of know like what wipes I'm going to use and what diapers I'm going to use. And I mean, I already have a running stroller and a travel system, and I think in next week's video I'll talk a lot about my travel system and why I think that you should buy that type of stroller and that kind of thing. But right now I'm just going to talk about my symptoms. I have been telling people that my second trimester has been a dream, which I'm so happy about, because my first trimester this time was so bad. Like, I couldn't even shoot videos, I couldn't do anything, I was completely unmotivated, I was exhausted, and I was so nauseated, had no appetite, heartburn, indigestion, the whole thing. Like, it was awful. And now I feel like myself. Like today, I feel 100% normal, other than the fact that I have a baby bump. So right now I have no symptoms. I have no headaches. I'm not any more tired than I normally am this week. And one really nice thing is that I started feeling the baby move a couple of days ago. So it's just little tiny movements, like little flutters, but I can see that it's going to get progressively, like the movements are going to get stronger and stronger. And that is probably my favorite thing about being pregnant, that and finding out the gender. So I'm really excited that I've been feeling the baby move. As far as like cravings / food aversions and stuff, I'm still kind of in that period where I don't really have like a big appetite. I just have a normal appetite, and I don't have the strong food aversions like I had before. And I just know that because I'm able to eat healthy. So yesterday I forgot my lunch at work, and I went in the cafeteria, and they had like a big selection of different things that you could get, and there was like fries and gravy and chicken burgers, and then they had like soup, and they had little quiches and spinach salad with like a bunch of different veggies. So I got the spinach salad and the quiche, which was probably like the healthiest option, and you know, it was delicious, and I ate the whole thing and I felt really good. I ate it though because I feel like I should eat it, not because I'm starving. I just don't have my appetite back yet, but I also don't feel sick. So that's kind of like a nice place to be in. I just realized that my neighbor is starting to mow their lawn. So I'm going to wrap this video up probably before they get too close. But I have a few other things to say. So people, again, they ask me about food cravings. A few weeks ago I was craving like pizza and french fries and salty stuff. Right now I don't really have any food cravings, which is kind of boring. I'm a little disappointed about that. But I do have smell cravings, and this is the exact same as when I was pregnant with Wilson. So when I was pregnant with Wilson, I just felt like I needed and I loved like eucalyptus-y and mint smells. For whatever reason, it just made me feel so good and so relaxed. And I'm going to show you two things that I used when I was pregnant with him that I'm back to using again. So this is from Bath & Body Works. We have these in Canada. You probably have them in the States as well. But this is called Eucalyptus and Spearmint Body Cream. It says that it's for stress relief, anti-stress, but I just bought it because I love the smell. I put this on my body after the shower. I put it up my nostrils so that I can smell it. I'm just obsessed with it. It almost has like a Vicks Vapo Rub smell. And the bad news is that my husband can't stand the smell of it, but he is very lovingly keeps his mouth shut when I cover myself in this, and it just makes me feel really, really good. The other thing I use a lot when I'm pregnant are these Dr. Teals pure Epsom salts. And these ones are eucalyptus and spearmint, and I just put like a cup of them into a warm bath. I know you're not supposed to have hot baths when you're pregnant, and I have a hard time with baths normally anyway because I'm somebody who's prone to bladder infections and yeast infections when I'm pregnant, like big time. But I find the Epsom salts baths don't irritate me down there or anything, and they don't, you know, contribute to me getting any type of infection. If I was to use smelly bubble bath, it is just like a disaster. But for whatever reason, this works really well. This bag is about 10 bucks and it lasts me a while, and I absolutely love getting baths. Today is my day off. I'm filming today. My son is at daycare, and I guarantee that before I go pick him up, I'm gonna have a bath and put this in it. The other thing that I did today that is kind of uncharacteristic of me is that, and I guess this would be a craving thing, because it's turning into fall, everybody, you know, on Instagram and whatever, they're all talking about, and they even mentioned it on the Mindy Project, on the episode I watched the other night, the pumpkin spice lattes from Starbucks. I am not a Starbucks kind of gal. I am a Tim Hortons, you know, like gas station coffee. You know, I'm not a coffee snob, I guess I would say. And actually my first trimester I couldn't drink coffee at all. That was like one of my #1 aversions. But now I'm back to drinking like a little bit of coffee, like 1 coffee a day. And today I drove to Starbucks because I had to have a pumpkin spice latte. So I got a tall pumpkin spice latte, which is a small, and I got it half sweet, and it was amazing. And guys, it's just nice on a fall day to go and get like a hot drink. And I drove around in my car with the sunroof down and listened to the music that I wanted to listen to, and then came home. And I don't know, I just feel really happy, and I just feel good, which is really nice after months and months of just feeling awful. I don't really have any other symptoms. My belly's getting bigger. My boobs are still sore. My boobs themselves are not that sore anymore. My boobs are just kind of big and full, and then my nipples are really sore and sensitive, and my nipples are just out of control. Like, they're just like, this is way too much information. It's not like the areola part that's getting big, thank God, but like the end of my nipple is like kind of long. Like, it's preparing for breastfeeding, I think, and it doesn't look the way my boobs normally look, but I'm totally okay with that. I am starting to get a little bit of a line on my stomach, and I did have a bit of a linea nigra when I was pregnant with Wilson, so I guess that's like a little bit of a symptom. I'm gonna start showing my bare belly probably next week, but the problem is that I only wear sundresses now, so I can never show you guys my belly without like lifting my dress up. And I'm probably gonna get compliments on this dress, and actually this is the exact same dress as the black dress I wore in my video 2 weeks ago. They were like $15 each at Urban Planet, which is a store for like 15-year-olds, but I find I get a lot of cute dresses there. There's a lot of like skanky clothes there, but there's a lot of cute things if you're, you know, willing to look past, like, you know, the hooker clothes. And I just love these dresses. So yeah, so this is the same as the dress I wore the other week, 15 bucks. They still have them there. If you have an Urban Planet, it's worth going and checking it out, even though the weather is starting to change. But I think you probably could wear this with tights once it gets too cold out. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say. Very excited for my baby names video. I'm gonna post that as well today, so I'll leave a link to that. Very excited for my gender reveal, which is coming up soon. And sorry this video was so short, but this is kind of all I have to say this week, and I feel like as the weeks go on there will be more and more and more. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys my bump. If you like these pregnancy update videos, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give it a thumbs down, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.